Hello and welcome back to Push-Ups for PTSD, day 1411. Today's topic, the 4 phases of PTSD. The short answer to the question, what are the 4 phases of PTSD, is a simple bullet point. The impact phase, the rescue phase, the intermediate recovery phase, and the long-term reconstruction phase. But we'll break those down a little bit more. The impact phase is one's initial reactions to a trauma, such as shock, fear, guilt, helplessness, anxiety, or hypervigilance. The impact phase can be relatively short because the trauma experience is able to be escaped and the person is able to find safety rather quickly. Other traumas can cause the impact phase to last for a longer period of time. It's all about the situation. The rescue phase is when they start to come to terms with what has happened. They may not fully understand it, but what they do understand, they'll acknowledge. You acknowledge what has happened in one capacity or another, but the trauma is not fully processed in this phase. One is still dealing with the initial shock. They'll also go through a range of emotions as well as mental and physical effects such as denial, confusion, anxiety, flashbacks, nightmares, despair, hopelessness, sadness, anger, and/or numbness. The intermediate recovery phase is described by them adjusting to a normal life again. They have fulfilled the basic safety and survival needs and have begun to cater to other needs that emerge. These can be broken down into 2 sub-stages. Altruism, the individual is overwhelmed by the support and love they receive, drive them to take action and help others, might feel uncomfortable or hesitate to express any negative emotions because they don't want to be ungrateful. Disillusionment, the opposite of altruism. They feel disappointed by the lack of a response, or when the support stops, they realize that they are on their own to deal with what is left over. The long-term reconstruction phase is all about building oneself back up and dealing with the consequences of the trauma. When someone moves into this phase, they may become concerned about their future, which could present as fear, resentment, or depression. It could be all 3. So make sure you get proper treatment, otherwise you may not be able to process the events of the trauma properly. And the symptoms could last for years and have a severe mental health consequences. Tomorrow's topic, how PTSD affects daily life. This one might end up being a pretty big topic. I want to thank you all for joining my fight to spread awareness for those living with PTSD and mental health issues. I'm going to be continuing my efforts until at least August 5th of 2035. If this makes any money, 50 cents of every dollar made through this effort will go towards helping those with PTSD. Obrigado por ser junto a mim na minha luta para espalhar consciência para aqueles que vivem com PTSD e problemas de saúde mental. Continuarei meus esforços até pelo menos 5 de agosto de 2035. Thank you for your support, stay safe, stay strong, and most importantly, thank you for surviving.